You know, it's been very, very weird in the gaming industry, especially Nintendo. We gotta talk. So we got PlayStation raising their console prices on other regions, but that's a different topic for another video. And yes, I'm late to the party, but if you ask me, I think the Nintendo Switch 2 is pretty much of a scam. But to be honest with you, I'm not really surprised by this because we're talking about Nintendo. Literally the most anti-consumer company in the entire gaming industry. And yes, I'm going to start off hot because don't get me wrong, like I was excited for this console when it first got revealed. But then the Nintendo Direct happened and I'm no longer interested in even to wanting to get the console anymore. And there are multiple reasons as to why I have said that. But I just want to start off is with the price of the console. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is honestly not a bad price at all. I'm actually feeling good with the price that it is right now. So for the regular version is going to be at $450, which is not bad. But the bundle that comes with Mario Kart World is going to be priced at $500, which I mean, a little skeptical, but you know what? It's all right by me too. But this is where I'm starting to see the BS. So Mario Kart World is going to be priced at $79.99. $80. Nintendo, what are we doing here, bro? I honestly want you guys to keep in mind about one thing. They have yet to decrease prices on Switch 1 games, but want to raise the price for Switch 2 games. So we're already starting off bad here. I would simply like to know why this game is priced at $80.
We look at every game and every experience and determine what we believe is the right price point based on that experience. You've had a chance to play Mario Kart World and see how deeply immersive it is and how fun it is. And we haven't shown everything yet. The depth and breadth of the play and the repeatability of the play over time, the pricing that we announced is the right pricing.
Because it's the right pricing. Somebody that's representing a greedy ass company like Nintendo would honestly say. You guys want to know what I find so funny about that guy? His name is literally Doug Bowser. I can't make this up. I really can't make this up, yo. I kind of find it funny how his name is Doug Bowser. He is the president at Nintendo of America. He is named after the supervillain in the Super Mario franchise. Kind of makes you think, doesn't it? But this is where things starting to pedal way further back. Well, Mario Kart World is going to be priced at $80. Donkey Kong Bonanza, which by the way, I actually like the gameplay of this game. It's phenomenal. Again, like I enjoy watching the gameplay. I honestly do want to play this game, believe it or not. But I just don't see why is Mario Kart World $10 more expensive than Donkey Kong Bonanza? Why not just put it at the same price? But this is where things are starting to get bad, if not worse, for Nintendo. As Nintendo Switch 2 games are going up at price up to $80 digitally, the cost for physical Nintendo Switch 2 games is going to cost you $90. So basically, we're almost at $100 for physical games. What is going on here? Why is this happening? This is another thing that people need to keep in mind about video games of today in this generation. Every time that you purchase a game, whether it's physical or digital, you only own the license to that game. You don't literally own it. You just own the licensing agreement towards it. So basically, you're buying a product that you do not technically own. Because think about it, let's say in the far distant future, right? They can honestly take out these games from the digital storefront and you have no access to them. Yeah, scary, right? And it's the same thing with physical, because with a physical disc, once you insert it, you still have to download the game. I don't think people are aware about that. Which brings me to my next point. This is coming from Nintendo's own support page. Nintendo Switch 2 supports both regular game cards and game key cards. Game key cards are different from regular cards because they don't contain the full game data. Instead, the game key card is your key to download the full game into your system via the internet. Again, this is coming from Nintendo themselves saying this. Now you guys see what I meant when I was talking about physical games? The games are not going to be installed into the cartridge. You will have to download it with a key card. And you have to use the internet. This is not a good look. This is not a good look. But there's more. Ladies and gentlemen, this is GameChat. So basically, GameChat is where you could talk with your friends while playing a game, basically. You know, hey, about time Nintendo does this. You know, I don't know why it took them so long. But anyways, as you can see here on the screen where this young lady is playing, yeah, GameChat is basically, you know, you get to chat with other people as well as playing the same game together while also sharing your screen and showcase your gameplay. That's pretty unique, you know, kind of like Discord, right? Yeah. And oh, they're also gonna have a camera, a Nintendo Switch 2 camera, and well, that's pretty okay, I guess. You know, kind of reminds me of the Kinect. Wink wink. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool. And also, every Nintendo Switch 2 controller, Switch 2, not Switch 1, every Nintendo Switch 2 controller is going to have this letter C style looking button, which once you press it, it'll activate the game chat function. Now, this is where things just doesn't make any sense for me. You got to have a Nintendo Switch online subscription in order for you to access to this chat. Now, they're actually having a game chat open access period up to March 31st of next year. But the thing is that once that limited time offer is done and dealt with, you got to have an online subscription in order for you to access this function. Nintendo, you know, Discord does this for free. You know that, right? I'm not even kidding. They actually do this for free. So why not be like PlayStation and Xbox, implement Discord onto your console? But, you know, you're Nintendo after all, so obviously more anti-consumer-ish is going to happen along the way. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Nintendo, y'all cannot make things any worse, right? Right? Ladies and gentlemen, Nintendo has finally announced that they're going to bring the Nintendo GameCube to Nintendo Classics under the Nintendo Switch Online Service expansion pack. And I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a very good lineup for the first start. You know, we got Legends of the Wind Waker, you got F-Zero GX, Soul Calibur 2, the GameCube edition with Link playing. And you know, they're gonna have more games to come. This is actually pretty good. I actually like it. But don't get too excited, and here's why. So this is the official Nintendo GameCube controller for the Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, not bad. You know, they brought out the Nintendo 64 version of the controller. So you know, I expect them to make a GameCube version as well. Even though there are like third-party companies that got Nintendo Switch GameCube controllers. I mean, let's be real. But don't get hype over this controller. And here's why. Because this controller is only going to work with the GameCube Online Expansion Pack app. So basically, this is only going to work with classic GameCube controllers, which I expect it to be, but it won't work with Nintendo Switch 2 games. Huh? Not for nothing, but that's just ridiculous. It really, really is ridiculous. But honestly, I don't even know if I actually want to purchase this console. I'm just going to be realistic with you guys. And the price of the console is not the problem here. Definitely not. $450 or $500. Honestly, I don't mind paying for that. My issue with this thing is obviously software, because it shouldn't be that expensive. Let's be realistic here, especially when we don't literally own them. Things that are really simple features to have that is free on other platforms should not be locked away behind a paywall. Yeah, GameChat. Really, Nintendo, you really gonna charge people a subscription fee just to use GameChat of all things? Like I said, Discord is free. Nintendo, you do realize that when it comes to that functionality, PlayStation and Xbox don't do that. Not even on the PC platform, they don't do that. Like, to be honest with you, the only thing that they got it right with this console is the pricing. But once you try to get like an actual experience on utilizing every aspect of this console, that experience is gonna like go downhill. Well, at least for me, because I just don't see myself purchasing this game. But I do want to play Donkey Kong Bonanza, but I'm not gonna buy that console just for one game alone, to be honest with you. If they could lower their prices on other games that they're trying to release, then yeah, maybe. But come on, this Nintendo, we all know goddamn well they're not gonna lower their price on their software nor their hardware, especially their hardware, because for one, the Nintendo Switch the first Nintendo Switch is still marked at $300. I mean, yeah, because it's running on a cell phone battery. But their games are still not decreasing in price, and those games are at least right now 8 years old. Nintendo, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? But that does it for today's video, guys. I really hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about the Nintendo Switch 2. Are you planning to buy it? Leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Try it, buddy.
Oh, dang. Why are you hitting me with the back of your fucking...
Ping them. All right, got the other one.
There's another one around there.
Top, he's up top.
You see him?
Yeah.
Out of here.
He's up here. He's up here.
Got you, pussy.
Kill me.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, about a month ago.
Got his ass.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Enemy dropping in.
Oh man, ran out of bullets. Haha.
Please.
Got another one. What is it? Nice try, buddy. Nice try. Ah, you out, bro. Come on, bro. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me.